Dateline Valley City, North Dakota, along the banks of the Cheyenne River. This is where Myron Van Bruggen grew up running snowmobiles.
Hi, I'm Amber Van Bruggen.
Hi, I'm Myron Van Bruggen.
And this is our custom 1976 Rough Nitro Black Widow edition. This is our first father-daughter project.
I was kind of looking for one. We happened to come by one on a trip back on a vacation, and actually we bought this sled right in North Dakota. Mm-hmm. When we brought it home and Amber took a look at it, she immediately took a look at me and said, "Dad, I want to be a part of this sled project."
He did this, I was like, this is perfect. And it's really cool to watch him too, you know, like he grew up on snowmobiles, so it's cool that this is a vintage one and kind of just, you know, anytime we're on it, you can see him go back to, you know, second grade and he feels like he's still there, so it's pretty cool.
Well, I tell you what, we've got a liquid-cooled power plant here out of our 76 Rough Nitro here. You know, we went ahead and did some custom detail. We, finished the motor, back sanded the fins to contrast the cylinder heads. We went ahead and hammer tone, custom finished some gray hammer tone, you know, on some of the motor plates for some contrast, along with the carburetors in black hammer. Put some custom pipes on it with the stingers on it, and just went ahead and paid some attention to detail relating to the motor compartment and the function of it. When we were getting down to some of the final details, we were looking for a vendor, and you know, it's been many years. We were building hot rods, not snowmobiles, so you know, we needed a good source, hands down. You know, check out Dennis Kirk's site and you'll find what you need there. And basically a lot of the stuff that we ended up purchasing from them was just some of the small detail, you know, fuel lines and you know, a lot of the incidental type of stuff.
Obviously, as Dad is surfing through, finding the minor parts that we needed, he came across a sled build contest. So it was really easy. We just took one evening, went through our thousands of pictures, picked which ones, dropped them in there, typed out our story, and it was pretty cool. And I'll never forget when we got the email that we had won. I was in the gym. I'm bawling in the gym, so special. I called my dad, so it was registered under my email, so I called my dad. He's in Fargo running work errands. He's bawling in the store too. Like it was pretty special. So.
Getting into, you know, some of the next project themes, Amber's got goal tags on them. We're ready to rock and roll and expand this out. Our little trike we're going to make into what we're going to call a snow rat. We're going to go ahead and put a performance crotch rocket motor on it, full roll cage, air shifted, and that's one of our next upcoming projects that should be pretty wild and fun. So we're getting excited about that, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. I'm Brady Shepard, and this is my custom-built snowmobile hot rod, made right here in Rock Speed Shop. So this idea for this build was Levi LaValle's Tri-5, something unique. Bring something unique, show people, and I came up with the idea of why not try to make a car body out of a snowmobile, and so that's how the idea started. And so that's been about a 2-year process. I'd say I have probably about 120 hours into this, and when I say me, it's not only me, it's the Rock's Speed Effects shop that they let me build this here, since they have all the tools and equipment that I need. A lot of the co-workers would stay after work with me, help do some body work, help me do some fab work, welding, everything. And so it's really a team effort. You know, I'm the one who kind of spent the money on the parts, but the whole team built it. So some of the parts that I have on this, I found just some bucket headlights, LED bucket headlights on the front. I've got a Cone Engineering, just a little stubby exhaust that's actually for a motorcycle. And so we welded a 90-degree tube on there, and we fabbed it up to fit onto the pipe of the original exhaust that we had to modify also. We redid the seats, Rocks did a custom seat for this build, and the Rocks handlebars, we have Rocks handlebars here, Rocks riser underneath here to get the right position where we need it to go. Well, let's check out what's underneath the hood. This is where most of the modifications went to get the body to fit. And so the only bad thing is that you have to take off the muffler to open up the hood. And so the whole body just articulates up and opens up. And so you can see right here is what we had to do. We kept the original pipe, and so we had to weld it on. We had to change the angle of it and change the angle of it so it came out the top. And I didn't want to try to mess with the carbs and the tuning, and so we tried to keep that chamber the same expansion, and it turned out everything in the engine runs really, really well with that expansion chamber like that. And so you can see that there's no silencer on this at all, and that little Cone Engineering silencer takes a few decibels and adds a cool throaty sound, but it is still really loud. And so you can see here I had to remove a lot of the tub. So I heard about this from my coworker Ryan. He told me about the Dennis Kirk sled build, and he showed me it online. He saw it from Snowcross and Sledhead 24/7 Facebook posts, and so he showed me it, and that also gave me a little extra effort at the end of the season just to finally get it done. Finally get it, taking pictures of it, high quality pictures, get all the decals done, and just get it finished up. When I found out I won, I was at home and I was just scrolling through my emails and I found out I won, and I was super jacked. I ran to my wife and I showed her, and she was really excited too. I never thought I'd win a snowmobile contest, and it turned out really, really well. And my whole family was fired up, Rox and the whole crew here, Chris, everybody was just fired up about that, and it's really nice to be appreciated for the hard work that went into this. This thing's going to be at Heydays 2021 this year, and Rox is fired up. I'm excited to have them guys show it off for me there, and so that's where this is going to end up next. And then after that, I definitely want to do another build.
Congrats to our 2021 Dennis Kirk Sled Build winners. We can't wait to see what lies ahead for next season.